Okay, here we go. We got Paul Lowe and Joe Scott. Uh, yeah, Paul is a longtime regional player that I know well from. He's from the Northern Virginia region. Played. I saw him on several regional tours, including a tour that I'm the voice of for the last 8-9 years at the Action Pool Tour. He's played many matches. I've seen Paul play. He's a good player, very steady. Sometimes he can play real good. A heady sort of player. I haven't ever really seen him work much on the bar boxes to be altogether square with y'all, but I've seen him play on big tables. He's a good player. These two gentlemen are also very evenly matched, Fargo wise. It's got to get around that 9. He did. It's a good shot, but he's got a fairly sharp cut on the 8 and a lively cue ball to be sure. I like him dragging the ball with him. He's hitting it high. Sometimes these balls will tend to skid. He hit it great. Up and back, I would think. I'm George Hammerbacher, doing the play-by-play here. On the TTMD screen, Mr. Wayne Everhart and Kelly Daniel, the couple behind this production. Paul Lowe wins game number 1 and takes a 1-0 lead over Mr. Joe Scott. I don't know Joe, but this is a lot of players here, over 120 they told me. This is a type of facility that can deal with a field of this size and keep the things moving. They're playing on superb 7-foot diamond bar boxes with Aramith balls and measle cue ball with it looks like the Simonis 860 tournament blue, and essentially world-class conditions here will prevail. It seems like, too, there's plenty of room in between tables, and I've seen that a lot in facilities that try to cram lots of tables into a smaller space than they should have, and those places aren't any fun. So Paul is on the break. This is alternate break format here. This is a race to 70. Both these gentlemen are undefeated as we head towards going from a 10 goes in on the break, but that doesn't count here in this particular event. Ten spots, and Paul is still at the table with his option to shoot or push. There's one push, a shot immediately after the break shot, and Paul is at the table.
If the ball close to the spot, do you freeze it or do you freeze the ball?
Yes, you do. As close as it can.
Can someone spot this for me? It's not standing on the spot. It's moving back.
Yeah, and what Paul is saying is very valid, and this is why you have tournament officials or a neutral third party to always handle situations such as calling a hit or spotting a ball such as this. That way, you'll never have a misunderstanding. Yeah, well, he but yeah, and a lot of places will have lines drawn from the spot all the way back down to the short rail. Good stroke from Paul. He got a little bit past the side the corner pocket. The 6 is tough too. This isn't routine by any stretch. But I've been playing the game for almost 60 years, and teaching for almost for like over 40 years. Well, oh right, boy, that's tasty. Oh yeah, boy. Paul has got a. He really might have wanted to be playing for the 6 and played the safety. Good shot, really. He had no out. He had no reason to make any more balls if he couldn't get connected correctly. Matt Clatterbuck, another very, very good player. A guy that's got sterling reputation through these parts. One of the 5 best players that's through this Maryland, Virginia area for a long time. Just heard his name called. That was a real good shot. Paul is somewhere between powerless and speechless from here. So, can you hear me clearly, Selvin? Yeah. I'm trying to follow what my technical director told me. I don't think that was a good strike. In fact, I would say absolutely not. Here, it looks like he really has to play the 2, play the 3 to break the 9-10, because he's got the ball hanging over the hole down there after he hits the 9 and 10. So he's going to play the 2, try to get an angle to go into the 3 for the 9-10, I think. Oh my, he missed with ball in hand, no less. Oh, he got the angle to break his balls. Forgot to make the ball. That's respectable. He might be able to draw his ball into these balls and do some business here. Fall correctly. Win the 5 ball. I don't know about this. This could be folly. Unless he's going to try to just skin the 8 side pocket and go into him. Just roll this in real gentle like and kind of stay close to the rail. play the 8 in the side pocket. And that's the angle he's looking at there, I think. Yeah. So now he looks like he's going into the 9-10, like the crotch where those two balls. He's got to hit this with a rolling ball though. That was just superb. That was good shot.
Mic check.
Uh-oh. Well, he's okay. Paul is getting ready to take a 2-0 lead in this match over Mr. Joe Scott. We're here at the Center Pocket Room in Bowie, Maryland, off of Route 3, near Route 3, Route 50 Junction, 301, all that stuff. This is my first time to this facility, and very, very impressive layout. They have a tournament room in the back with not a tournament room, but just like it could be used for teaching or private lessons or special matches or whatever you want to call them. Okay, Joe Scott on the break, trails 2-0. Oh, he loses his cue ball in the side pocket, and very, very a tough thing to do playing bar table 9-10 ball. You give up ball in hand to your opponent. Here, I like Paul to play it right to the safe. Play the one into the rail and wedge him on top of the 3-8 and separate the 3-8. That's what I would do. He's going to try to draw his ball into it. It looks like based on what I think he's going to do. And that's acceptable.
Testing, mic checked.
See, Paul missed an opportunity there to break up the 3-8. He actually might have left a swerve around the 8 for Joe to be able to either go one rail off the short rail, hit the one, and kick back safe, or even spin and hit the ball directly. That was really wasted opportunity. He should have broken those balls up when he had the ball in hand. From my mind, it was his shot, it wasn't George's. Okay. This looks like a punch. Gonna come back right through the middle diamond where he's standing. Missed the ball. Paul's had two good opportunities here. You can't keep giving guys like Joe opportunity because the balls don't stay loyal to anybody for long.
Thank you, Sujan.
Did I commentate matches with Upstate Al? If you're asking me, I would say no. I've commentated. speed, so you come down to my basement and work with me. I can still show you what I need to show you, and you can walk out with confidence that you can do them, not me. But anyway, it's 2-0, and this is a very, very critical game here for Joe. Specialists. I can't say that I know them as well, but it's just great to see. We got a nice, gigantic field here this weekend, and oh, he's misplaced his mineral. But I'm told that it might be up and running again. But I've been doing since 2012. I've been doing commentary, and
I don't call him the voice for nothing.
thank you. It keeps me alive, keeps me young, keeps me active in the game. And I'm looking down and seeing one of the finer young men that you'll meet is that Joey Mastermaker playing on that next table down with the watch cap on. Nice young man. Him and his brother Danny. A good break shot here, and it's got up. It's like he's his motions, his gesticulations. Oh man, kind of quick stroke. and been involved in playing at this level and higher. And most of all these matches are lost. They are not won. And this is an occasion where having 2-3 open tables and not getting out and scratching. Those too many chances. They'll charge you for it. I've seen it. He's in good position here. Now he's got to play correctly. This meant to hit a little fuller than he hit it, but he got away with it. Ball there. Mr. Apollo takes a 4-0 lead over Joe Scott. Really. Old Paul gave me a little smile, you know. I know a lot of these guys very well. Sean Wilkie is over there playing on the next table. Another high class player. A good mid-range pro. And an all-world gentleman. Young man that I've known since he was you know, I can only say it happens when you least expect it. And that's the beauty of this great sport. I've played. Oh, good shot from Paul. Nice combo. This 3-5 is going to be a little bit of the puzzle for him in this round. he can kill his rock and hold
Thank
on
you,
the rail.
Marco. Let me go ahead and test that. Thanks.
Good shot. He's going to come down on the short side. Good play from Paul. He hits this ball solid. He might come. Adjusted after he was down and set.
Leroy Taylor, Derek
There again was another little change.
Ricardo Diaz, Lucas Varner, table 3.
Let's see what Joe can come up with here. Good position, 7 now. Good shot. The play started around noon or so, Wayne.
Say again?
The play started when? Around noon?
Yeah, we've been streaming for about 6.5 hours now.
Actually closer than to 10, 11. Because it's tickling, what, 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock Eastern
About
time.
5:30, 5:22.
5:22. Oh, okay. I'm getting older by the minute.
So, folks, we're still trying to work out the mic, so I just want to make sure that you can hear me in both camera angles. So this is a test, and then I'm going to switch to another angle here.
You might catch a piece of the 5. Yep, didn't stroke it. That's an unusual error from Paul. He's usually pretty steady. Safety coming. If the 5's frozen. Called the side pocket. It's a safety if he misses. Long, straight in and on the rail. Tough shot, tough leave. But it's still a leave rather than...
How about now, gentlemen? We good? And George's mic is good as well, right? I think we're good now.
Paul O is getting ready to take a 5-1 lead here over Joe Scott. This is. I know Joe has to be playing better than this to get to stay on the winner's side until 5:30 in an event such as this. He had to have played some pool to get to this point, and sometimes in their matches you play that no matter what happens, mistakes and things like that can really multiply. All right. Marilyn Marco said only you, not George. Okay, you hear George clear now. Okay, we got 2 ball in on the break, got another one in on the break. 6 ball is in the darkness. You just need a common sense, just break and run here. And then keep your pedal to the metal there, Joe.
Thank you, Rick.
Rick Glasscock. Thank you, Rick. I remember you from the days at Northern Virginia. Boy, that was just a stab on that ball. Rick is a guy that always played to his capabilities, and another guy that very seldom ever beat himself. Remember him from some of those Northern Virginia stops we used to have, and maybe we'll have again.
Leroy Taylor, table 7. Leroy Taylor, table 7.
He's got to make sure this doesn't leak out too far.
Don, I think the tournament ended up with 123 people.
That's terrific. That's kind of a steer job on that ball. Uh, 128, they go like in multiples of 16, and that's a great number. It's like 2 fields of 64. That's a big tournament. Yeah, let's see what Joe will get another game here, should.
Don, they had a number of players drop out within the last 24 to 48 hours, which is an incredible disservice to an event like this with a $5,000 ad. We had a little bit of a talk about that earlier. So Brian did the best he could, and I had to adapt. He had to adapt and overcome. But still nothing to be disappointed about with 123 people. But they were expecting 175, and I know that within the last 48 hours, a number of people bailed, and that's just terrible. You don't sign up for an event and then not follow through.
Did these people post their money, or they didn't?
Brian was kind enough to refund a fair fair number of the players their money back. So it's a credit to him, but it's a disservice to his tournament.
You see, what my experience, and I've been watching regional tours and tournaments for a long, long time. I'm going to be 74 years old in a month or so, and I can tell you from my own experience that that the players occasionally take promoters and people that run these events for granted. And I've seen regional tours come and go, many of them that had very, very good attendance and participation, and then somebody for just slightly more money someplace else will just drop at the last minute and go away from steady, consistent action, and eventually it's a labor of love for most of these folks. Yeah, they should do something for themselves, but it's still a labor of love, where they give up a weekend and they do lots of work, sponsorship, contacts, so much stuff behind the scenes that many people don't take they take for granted. And it's that old movie, it was a low down dirty shame.
Hey there, Raymond. I'll go ahead and get a bracket shared for you. Just a second.
Okay, Paul has he would like to have come up a little bit farther or gotten someplace else a little, and ultimately I got him letting the stroke out, playing it in the corner and coming 3 rails back around the 4 ball.
Thank you, Andy.
Playing it to the side. He got away with it. That was actually about as good as he could have ever hoped from there. His angle's a little fast. This is a ball that he's got to really stay down with. Oh, did he hit this sweet? He actually hit it too good. That was hard to come short of the 7 ball, but he did. He's got to really punch this ball with a good center right type of a stroke. Pound the ball right below that side pocket and drive it back to that 8 ball. It's got to be hit with some pace. Well, he drew his ball around. That was a great shot. Excellent, beautiful shot from Paul Lowe there. Paul Lowe is on the hill. Actually, I believe the score is 6 games to 2.
Andy, there is. I'll go ahead and put that in the link in just a moment, in the chat in just a moment.
But okay, here, see if Joe can get back on the screen here with a good break shot.
God damn it.
Looks like his 5 ball is kind of ensconced on that 10 ball, and it's might be the roadblock for him to get a good run out from here. Good stroke.
Henry Cha, Chris Funk, table 12. Scott Hurley, Derek Dea,
No.
table 17. Levy, John Moody Sr.
So, folks, that is our donation link. The graphic says from the 10-ball championship, but that's our ongoing donation link. I just need to change the graphic. Any donations that you guys send, we don't ask for it, but certainly they're appreciated. Anything that we get gets reinvested back into the team, either the player development program or to go in to buy some new equipment. So thank you all for the sentiment.
Hey, it's Andy Lincoln, another real lover of the sport. We've knocked heads together playing straight pool and 9-ball and lots of different venues. Hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, always feel free to. If is there a donation link for the stream, and Wayne posted it, and needless to say, any of this is greatly appreciated. Nice shot from, it's got to get over that. He's jam up and jelly tight on that 9-ball. He's going to have to. I don't know whether or not it's even worth his while. No hit, I don't think. But I'm not in the game, so I can't call it. Didn't look close. But again, I'm just a commentator. I'm not a tournament official or any of that stuff. It's got to bounce a little bit. It's a good angle. And draw his ball with the low left and come into that 7-10. Nice hit.
Oh, well hit.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to rear up and shoot a grizzly bear looking shot on this 7. I got him playing pocket speed, a little high right of center English, and just shooting a little past the pocket, go to the rail, and kind of play a semi-safe shot if he doesn't knock the 7 down. Yeah, he's trying to play position on something he had no position on, and I think he's getting his handshake. His handshaking muscles loosened up. I might be wrong on that, but whoa! How in the world? Why did he do that? He had all that real estate. Why did he kill that ball like that?
Oh, how'd he hit it?
That was the handshake game. Yeah, he was getting his handshaking muscles correct. It was race to 7. I think the final was 7-2, but
did I miss something?
yeah.
I'm not sure if I missed anything, but I thought this was an A-side race.
It is race to 7.
So maybe we missed something.
How you doing, Lai?